In our last episode, we made it to the south end of Mexico's Baja Peninsula and spent about a week exploring Cabo San Lucas. With a short weather window, we decided to make a push north into the Sea of Cortez to spend Christmas with some good friends.
There's Cabo going behind us. Got the captain driving. Be nice to move on, get to a new place that's not so noisy. This place is crazy at night. Picked up a bunch of new fishing gear. Got this bad boy. Looks awful big. I think big hooks means big fish. Hopefully we don't get too big.
Got some new lures. That looks like a tasty one right there. Here we go. Here's the big test.
We had 3 days to make it north before the forecasted northerly, backing winds in 40-knot range came barreling down on us. But along the way, we hope to make a couple stops and see a few things.
So we're making our way to San Jose del Cabo. It's only a 20-mile hop or so today. Pretty nice and easy, but it's hot. It's about a week away from Christmas, I think. I don't really know what day it is, but I think about that. It's about 85 or 90. I think my brain's melted. I'm here hanging out in the shade. Brenda's over there hanging out in the sun. She loves this stuff. I'm dying. We've got about 8 knots of breeze and we're doing about 4 knots, so nice and easy. It's about perfect. And we got the fishing poles fishing. No fish yet, even with our new tasty lures.
With Brenda hanging out in the sun and me holding down the fort in the shade, we made it to San Jose del Cabo and had a quick pit stop for the night.
We're making our way north today. We left San Jose del Cabo this morning. Spent a quick night there, checked out the town, had a little fun. But we're trying to get to La Paz for Christmas to meet up with a bunch of other cruisers. So kind of had to take advantage of a little bit of a weather window and make a little push forward. Now we got 2 days to get to La Paz before a big northerly comes in. So got the motor on, hammer down, and trying to push our way forward. So we got about 18 knots of breeze on the nose. It was supposed to be about 6. So we're doing a little bit of a bash, but not exactly thrilled to listen to the motor run for a couple of days, but what else are you gonna
do? Heading north into the Sea of Cortez, it can be a bit of a bash. With steep wind waves, progress forward can be slow and uncomfortable. But luckily for us, after about 8 hours, things completely turned around.
It's your job to make dinner if I'm the one working.
How are you working?
I'm driving, so you need to make dinner. For once, you need to do something around here. Can't just be laying around on deck leisurely when I have to do all the work.
Huh.
And with that logic, I made dinner. Right before we anchored for the night in Partida de los Muertos and caught up with our good friends.
Well, we're officially in the Sea of Cortez. There's absolutely no swell, which is kind of amazing. We anchored in Bahia de los Muertos last night, and it's almost like we're tied to a dock. Pretty nice. Got about 40 miles to go today to get to Espiritu Santo, and we'll anchor there, waiting out a big northerly that's supposed to be blowing through in the next few days. It's supposed to start up tomorrow morning and continue through about through Christmas. So trying to make the final push up there and get there by Christmas so we can hang out with our friends. But it's another beautiful day in Mexico. Can't beat it. And we got about 5 or 6 boats all making the hop north today, so big lineup.
With our good friends on Easy, Full Monty, Monkey Fist, and Del Sur all in the caravan, we'd made plans over the radio to stop at Espiritu Santo and do a little exploring. And with a light breeze filling in out of the north, we had our first upwind sail in over 1,000 miles. Shortly after midnight, the forecasted northerly brought winds gusting into the low 40s and had us pinned down for a few days in our protected little anchorage. With all of us pinned down together, we rounded up the troops and went for a little hike to explore.
Just give it a good boot.
The island of Espiritu Santo is part of Mexico's national park system. It's ruggedly beautiful, remote, and just about a perfect place to get away from it all. After hiking a couple of miles to cross the island, we came to what could be one of the best beaches on the face of the earth. And we had it all to ourselves.
Like, can it be shallow?
The water was crystal clear and warm, and if I forgot to mention, we had it all to ourselves.
Well, today's Christmas Eve in Mexico. It doesn't exactly feel like Christmas. It's 75 or so, sunny and warm. It's supposed to get about 80. We're heading north with 5 or 6 boats going to Isla, Partida. It's about a 30-mile jump, I think, from here. Gonna have a little Christmas party up there with boats all rafted up. There's Mike on Easy out in front. Yeah, actually out farther in front is Monkey Fist, and even farther in front is Del Sur. Got a little caravan going, but I think we're gaining on everybody, especially Mike. He'll be in our dust pretty soon. Sorry, Mike, but watch our wake. There's Mike on Easy. We're going for the pass. Took the inside lane. I don't think he's liking it, so he's putting up more sail. He's getting his stay sail set up, and that means he'll probably take us, but we're pulling ahead for now, and we'll take it.
We held on to our lead and got anchored in Partida just before sunset. The following morning was Christmas, and we wanted to celebrate Christmas in style. And that meant a raft up in Mexico. So we rounded up the dinghies, used them like tugboats, and pulled all the boats together. Once the multi-hulls were tied up, it was time for the rest of us. And when the raft up was complete, well, it was time to have some fun.
Yep, you're right.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Jeff from Adventure, everybody! Jeff, get down here, Jeff!
That's pretty funny.
Francis said,
Good.
he's probably over there helping his wife.
That's right.
We've been cruising with this group of sailing misfits for the last couple of months as we worked our way down Mexico's Baja Peninsula. And in that time, they've not only become our good friends, they've become our family. With this group, we've wandered dusty roads, we've gone on snorkeling adventures, and we've probably eaten a little too much ice cream. We've gotten lost on city buses, and we've had amazing beaches all to ourselves. We've given out eyeglasses to people in need. We've taken ponga rides from banditos, and we've had Rockstar jam sessions. For the last couple of months, these people have been there, right beside us, every step of the way. We've pondered the meaning of life in between surf sets. We've cooked lobster over an open flame on the beach. And we've shared some pretty amazing anchorages. But more than that, we've just enjoyed our time together. And even though it doesn't feel like Christmas in Mexico, nothing says the holidays like spending time with family, especially when they're all crazy. While us boys were busy pretending we're rock stars, Brenda, she had a big old bird stuffed in our tiny little boat oven.
Turkey! Oh man, looks delicious.
It does. That's a turkey. Merry Christmas.
Don't drop it.
I know.
Don't drop the turkey between boats. That's helpful. Oh, I guess, yeah.
Brandon, drop the bird.
Is the heat going through those yet?
A little bit. Oh, of course, we're all stretched out too.
Of course.
Great.
With the handoff of the turkey, dinner was served.
All right, thank you.
That was a turkey exchange.
For us, the best thing about cruising, without a doubt, has been the people we've met along the way. But unfortunately, most relationships while cruising are temporary. Whether it's south to Panama or Central America, out across the Pacific, or north into the Sea of Cortez, in the days and weeks to come, all of these boats will be breaking off and going their own separate ways. Well, that's about it for this episode. Join us next time as we explore more of Mexico's Sea of Cortez.